Look into this image entitled The Holographic Cosmogram, taking into account its mutual co-definition and bottom spiral starting and ending with the number 4. Then use your comprehension to explain how it can be used as a meditative mandala. The Holographic Cosmogram as a meditative mandala, an exploration of interconnected consciousness. The Holographic Cosmogram presents a fascinating framework for contemplative practice, combining ancient mandala traditions with modern holographic principles. This intricate diagram serves as a visual representation of the interconnected nature of consciousness and reality, making it particularly powerful as a meditative tool. Understanding the holographic framework. The holographic cosmogram is grounded in the principle that information is fundamental to reality, a concept increasingly supported by scientific research. Just as a hologram contains the whole image in each of its parts, the cosmogram suggests that consciousness follows similar patterns of wholeness contained within parts. The mandala visually represents how our three-dimensional universe, with all its vastness, might be a holographic projection of information encoded on a distant two-dimensional surface. The structural components of the cosmogram. The cosmogram is structured with remarkable symmetry and mathematical precision. At its center lies a numerical matrix 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1 that reflects the holographic principle where information takes center stage. This central pattern creates a numerical reflection that mirrors the holographic property where the information needed to model the whole is contained within each constituent component. Surrounding the center are 6 dimensions of existence. Ubuntu, the foundational principle representing interconnectedness. When, where, the space-time continuum, eternity, moment, instance, etc. What, the manifest aspects of existence, self, life, nature, etc. Why, the purpose dimensions, fulfillment, freedom, acceptance, etc. Who, the consciousness archetypes, Father, Holy Spirit, Mother, etc. How, the epistemological dimension, truth, reality, existence, etc. All, the mathematical principles, equality, symmetry, recursion, etc. The spiral dynamic and numerical significance. The bottom spiral beginning and ending with 4 represents what could be called the cosmic recursion, a mathematical expression of how information flows through reality and returns to itself. This spiral reflects the concept that information is more fundamental than energy, matter, space, or time, and demonstrates a fractal pattern. Similar to those that guide behavior at the atomic level, also guide the structure of galactic clusters in space and 1. The number 4 as both origin and destination suggests completion of a cycle like the 4 cardinal directions or 4 fundamental forces, while the spiral shape itself represents the dynamic movement of consciousness through various states and dimensions. This connects to how the holographic universe model suggests that this balance between stability and change might arise from the interplay between the information encoded on the cosmological horizon and the dynamic nature of the quantum vacuum. 121. Practicing meditation with the cosmogram. Preparation for meditative practice. To use the holographic cosmogram as a meditative mandala. 1. Begin by sitting comfortably, with the image placed at eye level. 2. Allow your breathing to steady and deepen. 3. Acknowledge the Ubuntu principle, the interconnectedness of all beings. Central focus meditation. Start by focusing on the central numerical pattern, 121242121, which serves as the seed of the entire cosmogram. This pattern represents the holographic encoding of reality, where bits of information, perhaps at the smallest level of reality, the Planck scale, weave the fabric of our universe. 21. Meditate on how this simple numerical matrix contains the seeds of all complexity. Spiral journey meditation. Follow the spiral path starting with 4, moving through the numerical sequence and returning to 4. This meditation practice mirrors the concept that our journey towards infinity is not about traversing ever-increasing distances, but about delving deeper into the information encoded on the cosmological horizon, uncovering layer upon layer of reality. 21. As you trace this path mentally, contemplate how consciousness moves from wholeness 4 through differentiation 1, 2, 1, and back to wholeness. This reflects the holographic principle, where the information on a distant boundary encodes the physics we observe. Dimensional contemplation. Move your attention methodically through each of the 6 dimensions surrounding the center. For example, when meditating on the who dimension, contemplate the archetypal aspects of consciousness. When focusing on the what dimension, reflect on how physical manifestations emerge from information. When exploring the how dimension, consider the ways in which reality is perceived and constructed. This practice aligns with holographic consciousness theory, which postulates that human consciousness is a part of and/or interacts with the larger field of universal consciousness. Integration and cosmic awareness. The ultimate aim of meditating with the holographic cosmogram is to develop a sense of what search result refers to as cosmic consciousness, where individuals report experiencing knowledge or consciousness beyond what their own minds would seem to be able to access or store. By regularly contemplating this mandala, one might develop an experiential understanding of the holographic universe concept, that our perception of reality as three-dimensional might be an illusion, a projection from a deeper, more fundamental level of reality. Conclusion. The holographic cosmogram offers a sophisticated tool for meditation that bridges ancient wisdom traditions with contemporary scientific understanding. Through its structured representation of the holographic nature of reality, it invites practitioners to explore consciousness beyond conventional boundaries. By engaging with this mandala, meditators can participate in what Jude Currivan describes as an understanding of how the information that upholds all of our modern technologies is exactly the same as the universal information that underpins, pervades, and is all we call physical reality. The cosmogram thus serves not merely as an object of focus, but as a portal to experiencing the holographic nature of consciousness itself.